Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. This living Christ says, harm no one, tell no lies, and liberate yourself from satanic government. It is time to abandon satanic law, man's law, dualistic law, and change civilized life on earth forever. When life is understood by man, there is no confusion, there is no conflict, no violence, no exploitation, no harm. I, this living Christ, have more than 600 videos on YouTube and other video dispensers. And you will see that for the past year alone, the video counters show an average number of views in the double-digit numbers and do not go beyond. My worldwide subscription numbers are also limited and controlled, for they teeter back and forth by the hundreds, but never progress. You're all being had, and you're quite unaware of it. Now, before I exposed the Bible and its fictional book that promoted organized Christianity as a fraud and was an intellectual program, fable, which controlled the lives of millions and millions of enslaved mind control believers. My video numbers were in the hundreds and in the thousands. I have been under constant attack by satanic forces, the U.S. corporate government. Do not mistake that for the true de jure government. For my 25 years on and off the internet, including an attempt to imprison me for 40 years as a result of 2 bogus trial convictions, from which sentences I refused to accept because I had proven that the satanic fictional courts of a fictional government have no jurisdiction over me, this living man, or for that matter, any other living man or woman who has not consented to being a living, dead, fictional person by forced birth certification and be bound by fictional satanic law created as a psychological construct by an equally fictional government, a figment of the imagination of living men and women created by their own intellectual dualistic mind, and who have been made to doubt themselves. Yes, I'm speaking of you, the dutiful slaves out there who call yourself dutiful citizens, and to you, the semi-disgruntled slave of protesters out there who feel pressed by the tyranny of words, and to you, the downright rebellious looters and rioters out there who play into the hands of your criminal controllers by violating their fictional laws and attempt to justify your criminality go one step further and you violate God's law, the law of non-duality. Do no harm and tell no lies. You are criminals, and your attempt at avoiding responsibility for yourselves and wish to remain irresponsible children shall not save you. Then you have the Satanic mind controllers who fund legions of unbalanced, violent ignoramuses who place themselves deliberately in harm's way and criminality as Antifa soldiers, and they do it with your money. There you violate the law of one, the law of non-duality, the law of nature. You only harm yourselves when you seek to harm another. But that's way over your heads, because you have been purposely dumbed down by your educational system, and you have been kept ignorant of your real power, the infinite creative power, which is your spiritual heritage. I have demonstrated this on the internet over the past 25 years. I have shown the immunity of one who lives in truth, who tells no lies, and does no harm. All of you people out there who want peace in life, you want to bust this thing wide open and destroy the satanic influence which has made life hell on earth. Well, here is the safe, peaceful way to disintegrate a corrupt fictional government. Change your withholding agreement with your employer so that the government does not get your money before you do. And vote with your money. Fund the projects you want. Take the arbitrary, corrupt decisions out of the hands of those who benefit greatly by such corruption, who enter office, and when they leave millionaires. Can't you see that it's your money they're walking away with? You understand? Do not fall for a cashless, digital, one-world government solution. That shall only lead to total slavery. Then demand that President Donald J. Trump, your servant, authorize an FBI investigation into the crimes committed against this living Christ by Josephine County, Oregon, by the state of Oregon, and the federal government. I assure you, the government, this government, cannot stand up to such a focused criminal spree. And that is the illusion of a government that swears to serve and protect, but can do neither when they cannot or will not investigate a single crime complaint for 20 years by a former experienced police sergeant and licensed private investigator. The false illusion of an illusory government will dissolve all by itself. There will be no need for protests. There will be no need for violence, for riots. It's a done deal.